I see many production companies where they will do an Anglo commercial and then they do a Spanish commercial and they will use the same director. And it boggles me sometimes because Spanish is such an interesting culture. You know, we can't not all be molded together. So they say, oh, you know, this person has a little bit of, they studied some Spanish, but a lot of it has to do with the culture, how you communicate with the talent, how you're able to just, you know, navigate those little idiosyncrasies of just how do Spanish people really communicate? And the one thing that really gets me sometimes is just living in the stereotypical world. You know, when I look at a commercial that has been doing, and all of a sudden they decide that Spanish people only have ceramics are roosters and chickens, and I'm like, we live exactly the same as everybody else, you know. So there's need to just I don't know, like Spanishize, if there's a word like that. And so that's the one thing that I would love to keep on bringing to the company, Movie Groovy, that we get the opportunity to just navigate those waters, and the few commercials that I've done in Spanish, I mean, it's just become authentic. But I lived 18, 19 years in Peru, where I am from. So it's in me, you know, it's in my blood, it's in my heart. I understand how we all communicate, you know.
And I think even Spanish talent respond differently to a Spanish director. It just comes out, and there's just this cultural connection between them, and to watch him direct in Spanish is really cool to see, because it's a different thing, you know. It's so alive, and sometimes, like, if we'll do an English spot and then we'll do a Spanish spot, the Spanish spot seems so much more interesting to me. Just there's more energy, so it's fun to see that, and would love to do more of that, because there's not a lot of directors here that are Spanish directors, and the fact that he can do both is a great selling point for us.
Yeah, when I direct in Spanish, it's all Spanish. I totally tune off the English world, and I just go to work, and you know, it's alive, you know. But it's different, but it's not forced. It's just different, and I think that's the authentic part of when you see a Spanish commercial, and I can usually tell when it's been directed by someone who knows Spanish and somebody who has just been feeding lines and it's just flat. So, no, those kind of opportunities that we love.
And
to
I
get
don't really
more.
know what's happening.